crusty.
Yeah. Whew. I tell you, it's hot with all this.
Trump, the multi-millionaire real estate developer, is sounding more...
Meet the Winslow.
Strawberry, your favorite.
Time. If you remember, you have to do is find the right clue.
Perfect.
Hey guys, Oscar here for NotAGarage.com, and guess what? I started another fast, so I wanted to give you a quick update. It is now 12:46 p.m., so a little bit after lunch, and I started my fast last night around 9 o'clock. This time I invited a lot of people to join me, and in case they wanted to do it and they just wanted to do it with somebody. So we have about 4 or 5 people. And we ended up doing a group. So we're in a group on Facebook. I'll put the link down below if you want to join us. I plan on doing this regularly throughout the year. And if anybody else wants to join and start their own fast, this will be a good group if you want to join, to have a little bit of accountability and support and motivation. So let me tell you something I just posted and tell you 5 tips I put down on just from things I've learned. Well, first of all, let me tell you how I feel. I don't feel hungry at all right now. I had a pretty decent dinner last night. I didn't go over the top or anything. I just had a bowl of ramen, grapefruit, a little bit of a kind of like a cheesecake pastry, whatever. And unusual for me, just because I found it in the garage, I had a Diet Coke. Okay. Anyway, I normally wouldn't drink that, but I found it there, and it looked so lonely, so I just drank it. But I have 5 tips I'm going to give you that should help you if you want to do this. And again, this is just update number 1 for my fasting this time. So tip number 1, drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. I'm drinking between 1.5 to even 3 times more water than I would drink on a normal basis, and I already drink a lot of water as it is. I'm drinking coffee. So this is a 24-ounce mason jar. It's my favorite cup to drink out of. So that's what I'm using. So I've had about 5 of these full of water so far today, plus 1 of these of coffee. And this is not just pure black coffee. What I do is I run my Keurig machine to do the largest cup, which is about this much, and then I just run it again without taking the cup out. So, it's a little bit diluted. Then I top it off with water. So water will help you a lot for a couple of reasons. It helps your body obviously function better, but it also gives you a feeling of being full. So if you get a little bit hungry or something, just go drink a cup of water. That will help you a little bit. Tip number 2, you don't have to drink coffee and tea. These are just the 2 other drinks besides water that are most popular and 0 calories, provided you don't add cream, sugar, or any other items with calories in it. So you don't have to drink that if you don't like them. You just can drink water. Some people say that you can drink mineral water, which actually you can, but I meant some people say you can drink low or 0 calorie drinks like diet sodas or other stuff like that. I don't really drink them except for last night, so I'm not going to tell you to do that, but some people say you can. I wouldn't recommend it just because their process is bad for you anyway. Tip number 3 is stay busy. So the biggest reason we eat is because we're bored. Think about it. Last time you ate, you weren't hungry. You didn't need to eat. You probably have a few extra pounds on your body. You're eating because of habit and because you're bored. How many times do you go to the fridge, you open it up, you look for something, you close it, and then 20 minutes later you come back and look again? That's boredom. You keep yourself busy, and that will help a lot with the fast. If you don't know how to get busy, then use a task list. You have a to-do list somewhere. Every time you get hungry or you go to the fridge and open it up, say, oh, no, I'm fasting, close it, and tackle one of the things in your to-do list. And before you know, your fast will be over. Or you'll be past the point of where you even think about food, which for me, last time I did this happened around 24 hours. So I'm still thinking about food right now because 1, I have to go make lunch for Oliver in just a minute. And 2, it's just a habit, right, to go eat. Now, tip number 4, tell some people that you're doing the fast. Now, don't be that, don't do it like a meme or like those vegan memes and CrossFit memes where you tell everybody about it and you kind of rub it in their face and stuff. That's not what you want to do. What you want to do is just tell a couple of people that are your good friends that won't be judgmental and that you honor and respect, because telling them will hopefully hold you a little bit more accountable. Of course, come join the group and we'll hold you accountable as well, and we'll help you stay motivated. But if you tell a few other people, then now you have a bit of a commitment and a reason to save face to them, to say, hey, yeah, I'm doing it. And you'll find it a little bit harder to quit just because, oh, I want to eat something, or I'm done with this, or whatever. If you tell some people about it, then now you have to hold yourself up to what you said. Tip number 5, document your journey. Whether you write 1 or 2 sentences every few hours on a journal, just to see how you're feeling, talk about what you're hungry for, or what you think about what you're doing, maybe just a couple sentences. You can do it on Twitter if you want to just post it out there. You can do an Instagram story, you can do a Facebook story, or do a little video like I'm doing. And to add to that, one of our members in our group, Various, he mentioned electrolytes. Of course, electrolytes are important. I add a little bit of salt to my water or my coffee a couple times throughout the day, just to get about a tablespoon of sea salt. That helps with your electrolyte consumption, and it helps your brain continue functioning well, and other essential parts of your body that need electrolytes. So obviously that's not super scientific, and I'm not claiming it is. I just add a little bit of salt, and that's it. I'm trying to maintain my daily recommended intake of sodium, and I do that just by adding regular, natural, unprocessed sea salt. Do not use table salt. Okay, do not use table salt. You can use Himalayan pink salt. You can use Hawaiian black salt. You can use, I believe you can use kosher salt, although it tastes kind of funky. But you don't want to use regular common table salt. You don't want to use that, period. Thanks for watching. I'll do an update in a little while.